going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. Latest episode of Tougen Anki, Ep.3, dropped today. And you know what? I hit the nail on the head. This is a straight up traditional shonen in its most primal, raw form. It's hitting all the stereotypical tropes that a shonen would hit. Main character never talked to a girl before, meets a girl, talks to her, she blushes, he falls in love. Low key kind of simps just a wee tiny bit. Has a problem with people downplaying his motives, so he's beefing with another dude who also has issues and just wants to get his get back. They put themselves into a three-person team. This show is Naruto with blood arts. If Naruto and Demon Slayer combine, it makes Tougen Anki. Literally, they're Team 7. We just watched the formation of Team 7, and the umbrella dude is their Kakashi. Now, I call myself the Uncrowned Otaku because I'm bad with names. Y'all should know this by now. So I know literally zero names in this show, but I know like who they are. If you understand like what their powers are. If you tell me what their powers are, I can be like, oh, dude with the scars on his face. Oh, he has the main character. Oh, she summoned a freaking blood Gundam. That's the old girl. So in this episode, they're starting their, I guess this would be and like I said, this is literally Naruto mixed with Demon Slayer. They're starting their capture the bell test, which it literally is capture the bell, which what Kakashi did with Team 7. Low key, 80% Naruto in this show, 20% Demon Slayer because of the blood arts. That's literally what we're watching here. And I just want y'all to be aware of that. But it's okay because while it is a traditional shonen, not every show needs to be deep like a Death Note or a Code Geass, which those two are like in my top 5 of all time, honestly. But sometimes you just want a show where you can turn your brain off and just enjoy what you're watching. And that's what I think Tougen Anki is gonna be. Exactly. It's gonna hit the nail on the head with just a good time where you don't really have to think. Just action. They're gonna give us action. They're not here for the deep plot lines. Man's wants revenge, and he's finna get revenge with his blood gun. That's what that's what they're here for. Now, in this episode, Team 7 is beefing with each other. Like, literally, the main character starts fighting with Scarface dude. And Scarface dude, his blood art is kind of whack in my opinion. Sure, like they said, he has excellent control. But, like, you made a little buzzsaw blade on your forearm? Like, how's that going to help you when you fighting the particle dudes that are out to destroy all Oni? Like, okay, cool. Now you made a chainsaw blade on your hand. Now we talking a little bit more. It's giving vibes of Vegeto's spirit blade. It's giving vibes of Black Goku's spirit sword. You feel me? Whatever he called that joint. But when you look at what everybody else can do, just making a little buzzsaw on your hand and making little things on your arm, kind of whack. For a blood release, kind of whack. And the old girl, she's literally guard. She's tripping in her mind. She thinks she's useless. She's trying to make up for it, but then she loses herself and she summons the blood golem, which is the equivalent of Gaara's sand golem. Gaara's sand golem is his mom, right? Well, this chick's blood golem is her sister, and she's gonna protect her and do whatever she can. But the blood golem has a mind of its own, so she's literally like draining all the blood out of old girl. So if Team 7 doesn't stop her, she could X herself out of the picture. But it's okay because Tougen Anki's Kakashi is watching from far away. If things get too crazy, he finna step in and do it himself. Like he said at the beginning of the test, if you go berserk, he will use his blood art to stop you. So nobody's actually going to be in danger here. And as much of a dick as we think the Tougen Anki Kakashi dude is, the principal was there and literally said, like, you care so much about these kids. You're trying to show them that you're really in life or death here. In everything you do, because they mentioned that I think they were called the Momotaro Agency, they literally capture kids and experiment on them, kids that have done nothing wrong. They'll experiment on those kids until they are no more. So Tougen Anki's Kakashi is literally trying to drill into these students that in everything you do, you have to be prepared. At the drop of a dime, you're in the fight of your life. It can happen anywhere with anyone. So he's giving crucial life lessons here. Same thing Kakashi did with Team 7. Like I said, it's 80% Naruto, 20% Demon Slayer. So the blood golem, originally I was like, oh man, that's kind of a dope ability if she can control it. But then it really it's literally just Gaara's power. Instead of sand, it's just blood. But she's doing like screeches and pierce. She busted chainsaw dude's eardrums. But that's okay because in the middle of all this, the main character who couldn't control Blood Gun dude. He couldn't control his power. So he was fighting Scarface with just his fists. And he got beat the hell up. Do y'all hear me? He got beat the hell up. Another shonen trope. The dude, he's like, I've never lost a fight in my life. This is what it feels like to lose. It's so frustrating. He starts crying because he lost his first fight ever. Bro's kind of, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, bro. Keep that to yourself. Nah, I'm just kidding. He can, it's okay to show emotions. But because you lost your first fight, so you think everybody you beat the hell out of was crying too? Come on, dog. You gotta get over it. But he's frustrated at his own lack of power. Like, I'm really just joking about that stuff because he's not frustrated that Scarface beat the hell out of him. He's frustrated that Homegirl is using her powers, draining all of the blood, and he's not able to help do anything to stop her. He's frustrated at the fact that he watched his own pops get done dirty by another dude and he was so useless he couldn't do anything. He's frustrated because all his life he thought he was the top of the food chain. He thought he was an apex predator. Like he said, he never lost a fight. But now he realizes when he needs to fight the most, he's useless. So he's crying at his own uselessness, which I can completely understand. That's a valid reason to cry. So like I said, everything before I was really just joking. Like I know serious when serious is in my face. I can read between lines. And in the moment he's needed most, this man is like, wait, Chainsaw Dude. Maybe that was something with his life. Blood Girl. She said that's her sister. Maybe the blood art is by whatever you know most. And he immediately went to his gun wall. Hey, that's shout out to USA. Guns, maybe a Second Amendment. And he's like, oh, I love guns. Form changes the turbo. Makes a big ass AR with a grenade launcher. Got the ACOG scope on it, and he lets that grenade launcher boom blows through Big Sis. You hear me? Hits her in her solar plexus and splats her all over the place. You see the blood head just fall down. But it looks like she's suturing herself back up. Because with blood arts, it's just blood. So the blood can coagulate together again, short regeneration. We finna see that. But the fact is, the Umbrella Kakashi Sensei dude was impressed. Maybe not impressed, but it looks like he said to himself, like, oh, he figured it out. So he looks like he could be impressed that homie figured out his blood art and that it's so powerful enough that it can stop this big blood golem. Stop, more like a delay. Let me not say stop. I think it's just gonna delay. So that's kind of where it ends. Cliffhanger, he shot his first shot, splattered her. We don't know what's about to happen next. He could be drained of all his concentration. Or he could let that thing sing like Mariah Carey. And even the Scarface dude is like, wow, he did that with his blood art. Oh my gosh. So literally, main character just shocked the world. Well, he just shocked his team with the blood art. Now, while we're impressed with the main character shooting that grenade launcher, what I thought, and this is Uncrowned Otaku, immediately my mind goes to, if they're trying to make us seem impressed with Team 7's abilities, everybody that's still at the gate, could you imagine how much more OP their abilities probably are? Because Kakashi Sensei, there's a method to his madness. I think he put the weakest team first to give them the most opportunities to pass. It's kind of like an Easter egg hunt. You let the little kids go first because they need more time. They can't critically think like the older kids. So everybody that's still at the gate, they're going to have less time because I think Kakashi Sensei knows they have better blood arts. They have better control. They're better fighters. I don't think he just randomly teamed these people up. He teamed them up by how strong they can be together. Because low-key, Team 7, useless as a team. Everybody else, they chilling there. They're thinking of plans and what they're going to do. Yada, 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 yada. Their blood arts are probably way more OP. And typical shonen like this usually save better abilities for later in the show. So while we think what's happening is cool, I want y'all to remember, everybody back at that gate, 9 times out of 10 finna be even cooler. But that's what I'm talking about here. Tougen Anki episode 3. Are y'all tapped in? I guess y'all shouldn't be. Y'all don't have to be tapped in. It was just on my potential to watch. I think it's going to be a traditional shonen. So if you like a typical just action, turn off your brain, have a good time type of show, nothing you're going to think too deep about, no real relations you're going to care too much about, like a revenge mission, this is the show for you. And it has a potentially interesting power scaling system. The blood arts are usually tied towards some kind of trauma in your past. How you can utilize that and maximize your abilities could be completely up to you. I'm sure we'll learn more about that down the line. One more episode before I officially recommend or not. But like I said, if you don't mind just a traditional action in your face where you don't got to think too much, kind of like a solo leveling. But solo leveling, it's a masterpiece in my opinion. I finished the manhwa. It's a masterpiece in my opinion. But where it's at in the anime, it's kind of like just a good action time. It will give you similar vibes to that. Tougen Anki episode 3. What did y'all think? Comments down below. As always, I'm in the comment section with y'all. Let me know what y'all thinking. Uncrowned Kingdom. I've been your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. That's the fire that keeps the kingdom burning safe. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace, bros. Peace, 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 peace. I know the snap with my left hand wasn't good. I promise. I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to switch hands and then snap, but I'll get it on the next video.